This is Richard Boyle. Uh, my Adele, my wife Adele, and I went to Portugal. While we were staying at a little village near Lisbon, we went to the bus station, and there we were thinking on going to someplace else in Portugal to explore Portugal a bit. And we met an American there that said, "Oh, you should take a bus to Sintra. That it was a beautiful place and a lot of historical thing. That there was a palace and a castle there." So we decided to go there on an municipal bus. The bus itself was fun because there was a lot of school children playing and everything. You know, Portuguese school children taking the bus. This was another, it wasn't a tour bus. It was a regular uh, missable bus. And when we got to Portugal, we walked down a little area with a lot of statues and stuff. Then we got to the palace. And this was a palace. Now, I mean, in a lot of literature I see where they say Sintra has two castles, unless there's some other castle. This is not a castle; it's a palace. A castle is something built as a fortress. This was not built for a fortress. It was built as an elegant home, which it is, and it's a beautiful palace. And as you can see by the pictures, I did the first part in slideshow picture, individual, because we took individual pictures and then we did a video. And this is, and there's some signposting, but that tell you what is what in English as well as Portuguese. This is supposedly one of the oldest parts, um, the chapel, which has remains like squares with looks like the Holy Ghost coming down from heaven, supposedly. And this is bad. Remember, this was also has this features of both Muslim and Christian, because the Moors took it for a while. Matter of fact, it was a palace for the head. Now we're into video. This is the porch part. That's the palace. Yeah, so it has Moorish and Gothic and Romanesque features in the architecture. This is the village, I don't know, village or city, I guess it's city of Sintra. That's how I pronounce it anyway. It's Sintra. That's how it's spelled, so that's why I'm saying it. So there. It's a beautiful city. And you go downtown and you can buy tickets for the different sites, and they also have transportation to, I believe, to the upper castle. The castle that's up on a hill. That is a castle. It's built as a fortress. And they have, the people here must be very proud of the place. It was a royal castle for both Christian and Moorish kings. And I think they said it started like in the 8th century, 8th or 14th century by John the First. And then it was improved upon in the 15th and 14th century. So it has a bit of history in it. And anybody that is interested in history, the history buff, or even just interested in history, Sintra should be on your, and you're visiting Portugal, Sintra should be on your itinerary because it's really something to see. There's a lot. I'm sure there are other places in Portugal that are nice, but this takes the cake. Has a beautiful area, and I think coming up, and there's the fortress up on the hill, which is the castle. We'll be visiting in another video. I had one long video, but I split them in two, one for the Royal Palace and one for the castle known as the Castle of the Moors. Oh, there's the chimneys for the kitchen, which I'll show you later. Had a lot of the windows with the fancy. You can see the Moorish influence, and in here it's over. It's my wife, and there's the dome. Beautiful artwork. I think most of the artwork might be a combination, but I'm not an expert on what's Moorish and what's Christian or Gothic. I think they was once ruled by the Celts and the Romans and the Visigoths. It's beautiful balconies overlooking the gardens, beautiful gardens. I imagine in its heyday, like in the 14th century, there's probably the castle grounds, the palace grounds, extended a lot more than it does. But now it's given into the city building, and that's one of the domes too. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. They love tile work in Portugal, and they do a beautiful job. Makes beautiful tile work. This is an example right here. I'll try to get it all in. Maybe too much, but I don't know. I get dizzy just watching it. I don't know if I got dizzy taking it. I'm sorry if that affects you, but oh, and here's the like I said, this is the chapel, which is one of the oldest part of the palace. I gather that rods there was reinforced the construction. There's all the chairs set up for. Oh, this is the kitchen. This is funny. The kitchen. The whole kitchen is one big chimney. The chimney comes over the whole kitchen. It must have gotten awful smoky while we're cooking for the royals. Of course, the only ones to suffer are the peasants, as usual. But I imagine this is one big chimney actually. That's in the oven, and there's